Welcome to Prince William County, Virginia's ePortal site. In this video, we're going to show you how to submit for a residential master building plan. The first step to submitting anything is you need to have an ePortal account and be logged in. You'll know you're logged in because your name will appear in the upper right-hand corner. If you do not have an ePortal account or do not remember how to log in, there is a separate video that can explain that. The next step is to select the Apply button from the upper menu. If you do not see the plan you want to apply for from the trending list, click on the Plans button. From the list available you can apply for, you can filter from the category list by clicking on Show Categories to see the full list. Scroll down the list until you find the plan that you want to apply for. Please note that each plan has a detailed description. Please take a moment to read the description and make sure you have selected the appropriate plan for the job. Once you've found the plan you want to apply for, click on the Apply button. Under normal circumstances, the first step in the process is to add a location. However, since this is a master plan and will be used in multiple locations, please do not enter any location. Simply continue by clicking on Next. You'll notice that in each section you go to, there will be messages listed at the top of the page. In most cases, it will provide direction on what to expect or what we want you to do on this page. For example, in this example, this says that anything with a red star is a required field and that we want you to enter the scope of work in the description field. So in this screen, you'll enter some of your plan details. You'll notice that the plan type is already populated for you based on the plan you selected. And again, the fields with the asterisks, such as description and square feet, are required. So enter a brief description of your project or scope of work and enter in the maximum square footage. Please do not use commas or decimal points in entering the square footage field. When you're finished, click on Next to continue. The next step is to verify and add any additional contacts related to your plan. You, as the person logged into the application, are automatically added as the applicant. You're the only contact that cannot be removed. You can also add additional contacts on this screen. There's a separate video that explains how to do so. For this example, let's go ahead and just click Continue or Next. The next step is to update the plan with the details of your model home. You do that by populating the appropriate fields on the plan. Scroll down the list of fields and update those that are appropriate for the type of model home you are submitting. Please remember to enter the plan code book and plan code year. You'll notice that the code book is a required field. Anything circled in red or highlighted in red is required, and you'll need to populate that in order to continue. Once you've finished filling in all of your fields, including all the required fields, scroll down to the bottom of the list and select Next to continue to the next step. The next section is for your attachment. It is very important that you review the note or message at the top of the screen. This note will list the documents you will need to attach to the plan in order to pass quality control and not delay the review of your application. Before attaching your plans, make sure you follow the file naming conventions found in the Customer Electronic Plan Review Guide. The examples pictured below do not reflect those standards. Once you've finished attaching your documents, click Next to continue. The final page is a summary page for your review. Carefully scroll down the information and confirm that everything is correct prior to submitting. If you need to make any kind of changes, make sure you click on the back button at the very bottom. Do not click on the back button on your browser, as that will cause you to lose everything you just entered. So make sure if you ever need to go back, you always select the back buttons at the bottom of each of the screens. Please note that the system does display estimated fees. These are just estimated and may be subject to change once the application has been reviewed. Once you are satisfied that everything is correct, click on the Submit button found at the top or the bottom of the page. At this point, your files are being uploaded and your case is getting created inside the system. After a short wait, the plan screen will reappear with a plan number and all of the information that was submitted. Note that the plan status will be shown as draft. So here's your plan number, and as you can see, it is in draft mode or status. At this point, the plan has been submitted to the county to be processed, and it may take 1 to 3 business days for quality control to be completed. You will receive notifications when your fee has been invoiced for payment. The plans will not be distributed for review until payment is received. If you decide to review your case information and you notice that you don't see any of your attachments, don't panic. They were received, but they need to be reviewed by staff and made available to the customer before you'll be able to see them on your case. When the time comes to pay your fee, if you're unsure of how to do so, there's a separate video that explains how to pay your fee on any case. This concludes the video on how to submit for a residential master building plan. Thank you.